This is the Clinical Data Interchange Standards Consortium, CDISC, Part 3 of 4. I'm John McKeeby. I'm the Clinical Information Officer of the Clinical Center of the National Institutes of Health. We're going to review CDISC use in the world, showing some examples of CDISC and its implementation. So we're showing two implementations. First, in Open Clinica. Open Clinica is a clinical research solutions provider that automates electronic data capture through electronic case report forms. It's used for clinical trials, allowing the collection of clinical research data by clinical researchers. And then we're going to review implementation of CDISC standards in REDCap. REDCap is a secure web platform for building and managing online databases and surveys used for clinical research and many other domains. In order to see the REDCap implementation, you would go to REDCap and then you would enter CDISC in the search field in order to see CDISC standards. CDISC and REDCap. Again, you would go to the keyword search, type in CDISC, and then it would list the CDISC implementations within REDCap. And so these are the various CDISC as well as CDISC standards implemented inside a REDCap form. And then this reviews by selecting on demographics. This shows the form for collecting demographics within REDCap using CDISC standards. And this reviews the questions, the controlled terminology for Crohn's disease using CDISC standards, again in a REDCap form. And now this is an example of CDISC in Open Clinica. Again, for Crohn's disease, this shows, following the link on the previous slide, you would get to this form. You would then see the CDISC sample forms, and you would see them based on the foundational case report forms. And then you would see specific therapeutic areas such as Crohn's. And by selecting these, you would get to a form that would identify the standards of data that you would collect. So this is an example of the demographics. It has different formats, PDF, XML, as well as Excel. It identifies the fields, the notes, what you're trying to collect, what the label should be. And then for various fields, it shows the standard list that should be associated with it. So for ethnicity, it identifies Hispanic or Latino, non-Hispanic or Latino, not reported or unknown as acceptable values for that field. And then this is an example of the fields collected for Crohn's history. So for each research study, these are the questions you would ask, and it would identify to specific fields on a form. And again, it has a controlled set of values for each of the various fields. There are various common data models. We're moving to new models every day. We're moving to OMOP across many different institutions. The importance of this slide is to identify various common data models that are used in clinical research. And for our information, you can utilize this reference to learn more about CDISC and where it stands as a common data model, as well as OMOP.